Welcome back to Mr. Lita's virtual art room. Today we're going to draw a special kind of cartoon character known as a mascot. A mascots are used for everything, from sports teams all the way to cereals. But I thought it might be fun to create one for Goose Creek. So today, let's try to draw Gary the Goose.
You need an ugly pencil, an ugly eraser, some random stuff to color with, a marker that works, something to draw a circle. Use a Coke can. Use a can of nasty tomatoes. Use a trusty old Starbucks lid. Make your paper vertical. Find the middle of the paper and do your first curve slightly above the middle of the paper. A nice, wide rainbow. Now remember, you're sketching today. As you sketch, I want you to make sure you're not drawing too dark, because you're going to get rid of some of this stuff. I'm going to draw a letter C connected to that curve. Your C is going to be nice and round. Make it slightly large. You're going to do the exact same letter C, but in reverse, on the other side. Make sure it's around the same size. As you measure, take a look to see that they both are going down at the same length. You're going to do two small letter C's in the middle of those letter C's. A small one here, and a small backward C on the other side, just living inside of the large ones. You make two curves here, going down, curve going on the inside and ending on the outside. It's curving in. The other curve is going to curve in as well. Try to make it the same length as the other. Now we're going to use those letter C's again and make them slightly smaller than the ones you've just done. One on that side connected to the curve, and one on the other side connected to the other. Those two letter C's have to connect. I'm going to use the exact same curve that I used at first. One connects to the other. This will make the top part of Gary's beak. Here in the middle, we're going to add some detail. Two small, weird check marks for his nostrils. We need the bottom of the beak. So I'm going to add a little accent to the top. Maybe a couple of dots. Now I have the letter C's again. A small letter C underneath, connected to that line, and a backward C on the other side. And I'm going to connect those two letters with the same curve that I've used. Now we have the whole beak. We need to do the top of the head. You're going to make a rainbow that starts from one letter C to the other. Not too high. Leave just a little room. Going down on the other side. Let's add 3 small hairs on top of Gary's head and 2 small squinty eyes. And there we have Gary's face. Let's make a number 11 that connects the head to the body. And we're going to bring those two lines inside. So they're going to curve in toward each other. I'm going to start Gary's collar here. He's going to be wearing a t-shirt, so we'll do an upside down rainbow. Now we have Gary's head and neck. We're going to make his body out of one solid triangle and go from there. Start your triangle from the neck and come out, but leave some room on the bottom. Same thing on the other side. Nice light strokes. Leaving space on the bottom. And connecting those two lines. I want you to notice how lightly I'm drawing. Just getting the marks on the paper. Now I'm going to split that right in the middle for a line for Gary's shirt. You can see that it's curved down. Let's add Gary's shoulders. 2 small rainbows for the shoulders. We'll take 2 lines for Gary's shirt and go slightly off the line, out one way and out the other, just to give his shirt some volume. It's coming out from the original line. Let's draw Gary's sleeves using that same downward curve, and the reason we're doing that, boys and girls, is to give it a sense of being round. I'm going to take a straight line and cut that A in half and start Gary's shoes. It's going to be an outward bump from the side that goes back to the leg. On the other side, it's the same thing. It's a bump that goes out from the side and back. Right now I'm just measuring to make sure. They're relatively the same size. I can measure with my fingers to see if they're the same length. Doesn't have to be perfect, just little tricks. Now I'm getting rid of those 2 lines that I don't need. When I do that, boys and girls, then I create one shape. Take that line out, and now the foot and the leg are connected. I'm taking 2 small letter C's and putting them on the cuff of the pants to give it an added detail. And I'm connecting those 2 letters with a nice upside down ring. That gives the bottom of the pants some thickness and just a little detail. Let's put some more details on his jeans. Some backward letter C's for pockets on either side. Some detail for the front. And a couple of lines that show the fold of the fabric. Here on the bottom, I'm looking to see if I can add something to the shoes. I'm going to do 5 upside down rainbows that go to the middle on one side, and 5 upside down rainbows connecting to the middle on the other. Some circles just for some added detail on the shoes, and some lines for the laces. Now let's add Gary's arms. Coming out to the side here, it's a long number 11 coming out of the sleeve. I want to do some points. The thumb is always toward the body, so a smaller point would be here because the thumb is shorter than the rest of the fingers. Let's do a long point there, not too long, and a medium point that goes behind it, and a smaller point behind everything. And if you do that, it gives you the illusion of the fingers being overlapped to the front. Gary's going to wave hello. So I'm going to do a check mark that comes out from the sleeve, going down, then up, and another check mark on the other side, down and up, for the arm. The thumb is always toward the body. So I'm going to do the thumb, which is a small spike. And that's looking good. I'm going to add a nice light circle here to be my guide. And that's going to go away. That's going to guide my next 3 points. Here's a point that's not too long. Here's a point that's longer. And another point that's just as long as the first. Connect it all with a curve. And presto. Gary saying hello. Let's add a couple of more details here. I'm going to give Gary a watch by adding this rectangle here at his wrist that's pointing down. A few lines in there for the band of the watch, and then to put a semicircle on top. I'm also thinking about something on the other hand, but you know what? I think we'll just leave it alone. Yeah, sometimes less is more. Let's put something on his shirt instead. A nice, simple emoji. Here's a circle, straight line, 2 upside down rainbows, and a nice little smile. There we go. Congratulations. I've added a piece of paper to protect my desk, and now it's time to add some marker. As I add the marker, I'm also going to add some shadows. Here's one on the neck. I'm going to thicken up some lines as I go along, give it a little more texture, and add a few more details. And now it's ugly eraser time. Let's use our stencil to create a quick background. I'm going to use the marker to create the sun. Now let's move quickly to do a quick easy background. Some zigzag here for grass, and some crazy curved lines. Hooray. Let's add some color to Gary's life. I'm going to slow it down here to show you guys. You don't need anything expensive to create an interesting looking effect. I'm going to use 2 different colors to create some interesting shadows. Gary's plumage or feathers are white, but we can add some shadow to make it look interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some purple, a nice little purple outline on one side of Gary's arms. Now I'm going to follow that purple outline with a light blue outline. And this outline is going to come out from the purple and kind of blend into it. I'm also going back with the purple and coloring in the fingers that have been overlapped. It gives it another dimension, don't you think? A little interesting effect. And there you have it, boys and girls, Gary the Goose. Now, you can color this background any way you want to. I want you to use your imagination to do what you'd like, but I'm going to show you something different. Remember, use your imagination and be creative. Take care of yourself, boys and girls. Have fun.